Okay, the 10-second trigger in reverse. The beginning of the 10-second period, the car is going like 11.4, 11.7 miles per hour, 5 seconds before the trigger. So she has already taken off from the flagpole and she's going 11 miles per hour, 5 seconds before the trigger. So it's not like she drove 34 feet from the flagpole and then backed up. She traveled 34 seconds, 34 feet in the 5 seconds before the trigger, before the reverse trigger. So we don't know how far the Lexus got away from the flagpole when she decided to put it in reverse. And she put it in reverse because she wanted to get the last word. That's why she backed up. She wanted to yell at John before he got to the front door, so she had to get there fast. She goes, I got to get him before he gets in the house so I can yell him, fuck you, John. So that is why she reversed real fast. She wanted to get the last word. Anyway, she's gone X amount of distance, right? X amount of distance. But 5 seconds before the trigger, she puts it in reverse. She slows down at 11 point something miles per hour and eventually gets to 0 miles per hour, puts it in reverse, backs up. And in those 5 seconds in the second half of the trigger, in those 5 seconds, she traveled like 87 feet. So they calculated it. She traveled 50 more feet backwards than she did forward from the trigger time. So you got to remember that. So if Karen drove away 200 feet before she decided to slow down and put him in reverse, she came back like 85 feet and she's still 100 feet from the flagpole, right? And she knows she can't go 24 miles per hour at the flagpole. She wants to stop at the front door to yell out the window, fuck you, John. So she has to slow down at a certain rate to stop her Lexus in front of the front door. She's not going to hit the Jeep because the Jeep is on the other side of the perpendicular to the front door. So 24 miles per hour was the speed 5 seconds after she gunned that accelerator 30%. Now she's slowing down, so I don't think she hit John at 24 miles per hour like everyone thinks she did. It had to be, according to ARCA, at least 8 miles per hour to shatter that tail lens with a 9.3 pound, 9.4 pound arm. Okay, now we know John's like closer to 11 point something. But the key factor is they said the arm weighs just as much as the head. Okay, so at least 10 seconds Karen is gone and she hasn't hit John yet. At least 10 seconds, right? So what is John doing in the street? For more than 10 seconds probably, at least 10 seconds, John is still in the street holding a cocktail. What's he doing? He's like hearing it's raining, man, and he's like, holding the drink out like this, and he's walking back to the front door. It's raining, man. He's singing at the flagpole. He's standing at the flagpole. He's not even walking to the front door. So at least 10 seconds, John's standing or at the flagpole. Why? Why is he at the flagpole for more than 10 seconds? He's picking up that cocktail glass. He's in the street cleaning up Karen's mess, picking up that cocktail glass, and then here comes the car. She wants to get to that front door pretty quick. So my guess is she was going at least 8, maybe 10, not 24. Not 24. She had to be on the brake by the time she hit John. And that momentum and hit him on the bony part of your eyebrow. And bam, It fractured. It fractured this part of the skull. Cordy Bello said it fractured this part of the skull. So we know something hard hit right here. Right now, if you want to go with the arm thing, like Kevin wants to do, which I think is totally wrong, there would, even if you hit the bony part of the elbow on the lens, not creating any bruising anywhere on the arm, you would still have a bone contusion on the elbow, and there was no damage at all to the elbow, to anywhere, and no bruising on the arm because it didn't happen from the Lexus. So Dr. Rentschler proved, in my opinion, that the Lexus did not cause the arm, but it did cause the eyebrow. Bang! Cracked the skull. John fell back, cracked his back of his head on the ground, and that created the brain swell. That's what really killed him, is back here. So that is the story.